So, a while back, I published some stuff vaguely out of the back of a magazine that had pictures of the Shriners emblem, and I got that. I got that out of the Salvation Army magazine because I just kept saying, there's always, the easiest way to tell about fakery in the church, no matter what church you're in, and with all the deception and stuff is, they use these words, salvation, they use these words, godliness, they use these words. This ant thinks he's gonna bite me on my phone. Get off of here. They use these words. Well, but God also reveals to his what the truth really is, so in the back pages there's the emblem of the Shriners, and if you don't know about the Shriners, they worship Lucifer as the god of this world. You can mention salvation all you want and what that means and everything, but if Jesus Christ is not included in that, and being born again and confessing your sins and believing that he died on the cross and asking him, then that's not salvation. That's just having an understanding of believing and knowing and having an understanding, and faith and all of that are all separate entities. You can believe without being saved. I mean, these people believe in God. They believe that God created the heaven and the earth. They believe that Jesus died on the cross, and then from there it kind of goes into their false doctrine. But it's like when you'll hear these people in the world like Alice Cooper or Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, people that basically have made a career off of one song. These horrible musicians. Now I wouldn't even call them musicians. They're not even talented at what they do. But they'll talk about how God. They'll talk about God. They're not talking about the Creator. They're talking about the God of this world, through the fallen angels or the ascended masters or whatever, and through the steps of Freemasonry has freed them, into, that's why the steps in NA and AA, there's a pyramid on it. The symbols are all there. For people that don't know the symbols or what Freemasonry is, when I first read about Freemasonry, I just said, this is goofy, these people in the 1700s, and a bunch of guys wearing wigs, like how, because I was programmed to think that Satan worshipers looked like they were at a Motley Crue concert. It's not the way it is at all. I look here, Tampa, witchcraft capital of the United States of America, the Freemason capital, the lightning, Lucifer fell like lightning. There are so many symbols on the signs of businesses and numbers and witchcraft and inverted things going on, and even there's a Tower of Babel down there. So for me, people just think that, like I did at one time, that most of the world is good, but it's not at all. It's not. These people will never mention Jesus Christ because they have a disgust. I was listening to a song by a band, and they called Jesus Christ the Great Deceiver. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ is in the inverted version. It's all inverted. You know what I mean? And you have to be a real narcissist like Satan himself, because that's who believes this stuff. That God, I'm not going to get into all of it, but, I went down there today to get my check, and they try to give me the runaround. Oh, it's not there. Your check's not here. None of the checks are here. The checks come out of Atlanta and yada yada. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll call you. And I said, well, I've heard that before from people. I'll just come back tomorrow. Will it be here tomorrow? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I told my girlfriend, people are so, people like you see it on the news all the time. People bring guns to their former employer's, place of work, or where they, and fucking kill people in cold blood. You know, these people are so fucking delusional that they're not even like thinking. Like I always say, like when I had a couple businesses that I've ran, I've always said, you know, don't fuck with people's money. You know what I mean? Like people will fuck you up over money. You know, people will fuck you up over money or their wife or their girlfriend or their boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like there's a couple things, you know, or their cats. There's a couple things I would say do not mess with. You know what I mean? Am I gonna go down there and get arrested and slap that guy around because he doesn't have my measly $400? Absolutely not. I can go down there. I don't give a fuck if they listen. I really don't care if they pay me at all. You're not going to get me to do anything stupid. So, you know, whatever. If that's what you want to do, you know, I believe in God. God will take care of it. You know what I mean? I'm not even worried about it.